Street.
What's up, everybody? We're back over here at the old church, 555 West Mifflin, conquering Lion of Judah. It's remaining unconquered. Church is remaining unrented. It's going on almost 4 years now, close to 4 years, and this place is done over here. Since our spirit left out here, there's nothing going on. But we're still going on good. And we got some recent developments. We went to court about a week or so ago, and we submitted some paperwork now. We're in the appeals court, and we're dealing with a major issue, which is that they're trying to suppress identity. So as it is right now, their plan is to try to suppress the identity of not just me, but in general, they're trying to suppress the identity of indigenous culture, black indigenous culture, Shemitic indigenous culture. And so, with those things, you see, they're trying to basically trespass on the sacred use of cannabis, and not just cannabis, but in general, and sacraments. So my case, although I'm the one bringing the case, it's an issue that is beyond me. It's an issue that deals with the fundamental question of whether any Rastafari person or indigenous culture person for that matter can use cannabis for sincere religious use within their church context, like within communion and sharing. So that's how sacrament has always been. When you go to the church previously, like Catholics communion and Christian communion, nobody brought their own wine and their own bread. It's absurd. And when you go to the peyote, sacred peyote ritual and communion, people are not coming there with their own peyote. It's absurd to think that. So in the same way, we, our church, are the ones that make available the cannabis sacrament for people. And that's how it's been going for a long time. It's not just me alone. I'm just the person that's bringing this case forward so that we can have some justice and some liberty, defend our constitutional rights. So
is that true that you reached out to Bobby Seale and asked for some guidance here? And what has it been like for you, especially with organizations like Mifflin St? Talk about this, but Alan Robinson's there taking selfies with law enforcement while you were trying to protect the indigenous protection. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what some of the political issues are around this?
Okay, so I got to be involved here. I got to know Brad. Beginning to explain to me some of the past experiences that with not only journalism but academic and law review. And he's currently in Whitewater right now doing a past project on this whole issue. He's already done a law review. Bobby Seale, who was a famous Black Panther, Black Panthers Vets, that's what they were called. And one of the famous Chicago 7 or Chicago 8, which was a political trial which they tried to gag him and literally stuff things in his mouth and prevent him from speaking. And they prosecuted him without a lawyer. And they wouldn't let him make any cross-examinations or any defense of himself whatsoever. And so it's a real big case. And Mr. Bale won that case. Gag orders and preventing people from expressing their identity. So what they would like to do is send me to a trial and tell me that I don't have any constitutional right to tell people in the jury that I'm a sincere Rastafari person that put together this church construct for people, and they want me to represent myself as something other than as a criminal, basically. So our motion, our paperwork, our court issue is dealing with freedom of identity, even just the very ability for me to even stand in my own identity is what we're dealing with. So what I'm finding is that these people don't want any indigenous black representation. They don't want anything represented with the tribes of Judah, with the original lineage of Judah and the Shemitic tribes of Judah, the real Shemites. They don't want those things to be spoken of or brought to the attention of the mainstream media. But Brad is actually doing a great service by doing this independent journalism, and he's able to bring you guys a little more in-depth coverage of what the real issues are that the judge is actually gagging the press to some extent, and also reading. As we move forward, here we are once again celebrating, blessing up the victory that is ensured for us in our old stamping grounds here at the Lion and June House of Rastafari at 555 West Mifflin. And spray things on the wall. So what we like to do is move forward with our case. It may take a week, a month. I'm not sure how long this appeals court decision is going to go, but I'm sure that we're going to win the case. And so here we are just today commemorating the moment, and also another thing we're doing is commemorating all the POWs, sacrificed their life, MIA veterans who sacrificed their life for defending liberty, defending our unalienable rights in our Constitution in our great country that gives us the right to exercise our First Amendment, freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of press, freedom of assembly. We have to give credit where credit is due for the people that lay down the ultimate price. Give us the ability to stand here today and defend ourselves. So we give thanks. Rastafari, I love everybody. And you have anything else that you want to touch on? Or?
Yeah, anything you want to share with most off? I want to get really down to brass tacks about how nice and normal and Harvest Fest and just really put their stamp on this. What makes them so significant? What was your dealings with them? What do you want to know?
Well, normal, Madison Normal, come to find that those people, the reason that they're in business is because they get money to help this idea that they'd like to get some type of government-controlled cannabis program. And that's what Chris Taylor, the person who was a lawmaker, is now calling herself a judge. She is for, she even said herself, she is overly sympathetic toward the legalization cause, which is a 100% state-controlled cannabis industry. So she doesn't have any desire to defend the Constitution, oath to the Constitution, or these First Amendment issues. She thinks that basically there's no difference between a criminal and sincerely religious person that's using cannabis sacrament within the church context. There's absolutely no difference, she said, and therefore it's a moot point. So we can't tolerate that kind of foul language and demeanor. So we would keep going forward, and we'll fix it and make sure that type of language is going to be found to be. So I know with Normal, she was previously a person that was somewhat related with Normal and the people with Normal. There's a famous token black person in town who's not worthy of naming, that is just pretty much a face figurehead with no real good energy or commitment to these issues. So those type of characters are out there continually making making this thing harder. They're not trying to actually bring about a change or constitutional rights that every person has already. They're trying to gather people so that they can put forth an agenda of strictly 100% controlled, government-controlled cannabis. That doesn't allow anything for indigenous use, religious cultural use. It doesn't allow for that, and that's against our Constitution. Because as long as you have a sincerity in your religion, whatever it be, and you're not causing harm or injury to your fellow man or woman or their property, everybody's religion should be respected and tolerated. And it doesn't matter if you have a different belief than the next person.